I just took one of the most wild trades that I've taken in a really long time. So a lot of you guys saw when I shorted American Airlines yesterday, and I had one of my biggest days shorting American Airlines as an individual stock itself. I made $14,000 shorting American Airlines. I've never made more money on American Airlines shorting it than yesterday. With that being said, today AMC reported earnings. I haven't traded AMC since it was like AMC, right? AMC and GME as it was pumping. Do you guys remember when I was uploading all those videos? I guess you would have to be an OG subscriber if you remember that. Today I traded it, and let me just show you real quickly. It is up 71% after market hours. It reported earnings, and it beat expectations based off of earnings per share and overall revenue. It's still nothing crazy. I still think that this thing's going to dump as it's been dumping for the past couple of months. With that being said, I literally never trade this. I saw this being brought up in our LPP group chat. I just looked it up. And when I looked it up, I kid you not, it was up nearly 100%. Look at from overall lows to overall highs. That is a 100% gain in 10 minutes. So I thought that looked kind of interesting, but then I saw it begin to struggle. I'm just explaining to you my trade. I walked away with $15,000 in the green. Just so you could see, I left myself just with my one lucky share. I closed out my position because I view it to be too risky. I was not in this trade for more than 10 minutes. This thing began to pull on back, and it went from up 100%, and it pulled back to the EMA line. Can you guys imagine how much that pullback is? It was a 50% pullback all the way back. Well, it was 25%, but it went from 100%, and then it pulled on back, and then it was only up 50%. It was going from 49.5 to 50% in the green. You might be like, well, Ricky, it's still in the green. Yes, but imagine how many people bought at $77.70 or $7.77 or at $8. And in just a few minutes, they lost 40-50% of whatever that stock is, right? Pulled on back, it bounced off the EMA line. I waited for confirmation. I announced it to my LPP traders. I let them know this stock and trade is super risky. Please do not copy. I'm choosing to trade it, but it's going to be a super quick scalp, and my risk management needs to be A1. It bounced off that EMA line, and it just began to take off. And literally, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 8 minutes, it gapped all the way up, and then it showed signs of a resistance right around $7.60. I did not hesitate to lock in profits. I was trading this with over $150,000. So again, a dollar amount does have a lot to do with it. But a lot of people think that, oh my God, Ricky, you caught this huge push when it was up 100%. No, right? This is the beautiful thing about day trading is if the setup is nice, that was nearly a 20% bounce off of EMA, and it's still trying to test that same resistance. So it was very easy for me to see that at first indication of a resistance. I told myself, I wasn't even looking at how much I was up. I just wanted to lock in profits. That's all I was focused on. Direction was going to my favor. I added to it. And then the first indication that it showed signs of a resistance, I did not hesitate. I locked in profits, and then it pulled on back. It tried to bounce, still getting rejected and still testing that same general resistance range right around 770 and 780. With that being said, I tried to open a short position because it's up 70% on the day, but Webull would not let me because there's no shares available to short AMC. So I'm just calling it a day. 15K in the green on AMC. Super grateful, super risky trade. Again, I would stay away if you're an absolute beginner. And then I walked away with $12,376 on SQQQ. And then again, didn't trade TQ today, just my one lucky share that I always have. And then American Airlines, I just, again, have my same 1,000 shares that I had from yesterday. So nothing going on there. But overall, what an amazing time. What an amazing week for myself. This is not an average week. I just posted on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, click the third link in the description down below. I just posted how much I'm up this week so far. An insane week for myself. I'm very grateful and so excited to take on next week. I do want to let you know that my first couple of trades, nearly $9,000 of the dollars $9,000 of what I made of the 12K were all caught in today's free live trading. I announced it yesterday. I know you guys are super busy. I know you guys have your own life and your own schedule. I just want to remind you that if you want to see what it's like to watch me trade live, feel free to watch today's earlier live stream. I made it free and public to anyone. There's no special edits. It's just a raw live session. And you will see my entries. You see me averaging up into my position. You see me locking in profits. You see my composure. There was one point where I was, debating on cutting losses on that position. Direction was still favorable. I explain everything, and that's the most important part, the why. You should never be copying anyone when they're doing something, but to understand their why, next time that you're put in a similar challenge or obstacle, then hopefully you understand how to overcome those same challenges as well. And that was the beautiful part about today. So again, if you guys didn't watch today's earlier live trading session, feel free to check it out. It should be literally just one of my lives on the YouTube channel. But other than that, what is to come next week? 3 things I want to talk about. FOMC rate hike, which is on the 26th of July, next week on Wednesday. NASDAQ rebalance, which is going to be on Monday on the 24th of July. And then big tech reports earnings all week. So Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft. Next week is a very, very significant week, and market is at a critical point right now. If you look at overall NASDAQ market, when looking at it on the 4-hour time frame, we are now below the EMA line, which again still looks very, very bullish, right? We're still above the moving average, but on the 1 hour, right, we're testing this as a potential support. We've bounced off of this many, many times, so it's still holding above it, but we will see next week if we actually bounce or we actually break below and begin to sell off. Nonetheless, right, there's always 2 sides to every opportunity, so we will wait to react. At least I will, and we'll talk about this more on our live session on Monday, right? I hope to see you there. And again, we are running our biggest sell right now. If you want to be able to watch me trade live every day, if you liked today's live session and you want to be able to experience that every single day, remember, I work with one team and one team only. I only offer one service, and it's to watch me trade live every single day. And that's the second link in the description down below. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and yes, you'll get to watch me trade live every single day. And right now, it's $175 off. So if you have any questions before joining, shoot me a direct message via Discord, and that's the first link in the description down below. But if not, again, second link down below. Welcome to the LPP team, and we'll see you on Monday at Market Open for our live trading session. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.